Death by stereo. Death by stereo.
Hello there, Radiant Stars and new players alike. What's going on, everybody? Razzle Joe's here, bringing you an arcade Let's Play of Magical Drop 3, which I could have swore I did this to the channel at some point other than the review. But anyways, it's time to play the game where my unfunny joke of Best Girl Judgement comes from. Actually, I don't think I've mentioned Best Girl Judgement. Anyways, let me put a quarter in here, so to speak. I'm playing the Japanese version, and if any of you guys have played Magic Draw 3 before, you know why I'm playing the Japanese version. The English version, they cut out all the little cute different character voices, and it sucks. Maybe I'll show the English version, because I'm running the universe bias, so I can switch that easily. But anyway, it's a very simple game to play. You only use 3 buttons, A, B, and C. You control your little clown guy, grab the bubbles, throw them up, bada bing. And then you can do different combos with them. Like, see, if you break them like that, bam. You got these glass marbles, which only break if you break a balloons next to them like that. And then you got these chalices that all clear. You can use C to make the field go down lower. And if you're quick enough, you can do these chain reactions, which in marathon mode get you more points, and in versus mode will push lines down. So we got puzzle mode, versus, and adventure. Let's do versus. Also, too, if you play the Japanese version, the adventure mode is a lot different. Let's go to versus computer, and you also get the extra hard difficulty. I'm not gonna do that because the computer's basically cheating, I think. So we're gonna go with this. And now here's Best Gal Judgment. Unfortunately, because each character has a pattern that they push down the field with. Unfortunately, Best Girl Judgment's attack patterns aren't really that good, so we're gonna go with Empress instead. And it's not just because she has a nice budget, it's because she's actually very aggressive with her attack patterns. And then there's a story mode about the magical drop, which if you get it, you get a wish granted. So on and so forth. Also, in the Japanese version, you get these little scenes where the characters actually talk to each other. In the English versions, it's just, you won't beat me, oh, I'll beat you, or stupid things like that. And it's just telling you about the different things. Game starts. Now, this is a very fast-paced game. You're already seeing me, go off. It's it's something in my head just triggered. So you can set the chain reaction. The characters' animations in the background also change depending on what's happening, too. So you get one when you just kind of do a match, you get another when you do a 2-chain, and then I think if you do 4 or higher, they do another animation. And then they'll have animations for when their stacks get pushed down, or if it gets too low and whatnot. It's pretty cool. Very zany animation. Unfortunately, Magic Draw 6 doesn't have a zany animation, but we're not going to go there. I messed up. What I like about this game, too, is it's very, very fast-paced. I mean, I'm yakking and not going as fast, but I've seen people play this against each other that are really good, and the insane rate that they go is ridiculous. So if you haven't already, I'm going to ask you to pay attention to the next opponent's playfield. You'll get what I mean by Empress having an aggressive drop pattern. This, bam. And notice how she pushes down the left side, I believe it's the left side. Yeah, that can be very, very taxing to deal with because you're trying to pop these bubbles and do all this stuff. And all of a sudden, your left 2 column is just coming down on you while you're trying to... that is very nerve-wracking because I've played against Empress before, and that's the problem with Judgment, is her attack pattern isn't nearly as aggressive, at least in this version. There is a PlayStation version, and I can play the Japanese version of that. That, of course, I'm going to do a video on, probably. Oh, I think so, because Judgment actually gets a little bit more playable there. And yeah, so Empress is actually a character you unironically can pick and say, well, it's for the gameplay. She's got that dominatrix thing going on, but she very much is, because of her aggressive drop patterns. Also, these are just the early stages, It's easy for me to kind of carve my way through these first guys. Bada bing. And I forgot to mention too, that little number you see in the center where it says 1P and CPU, that's the quota. So games end one of two ways. Either somebody's stat gets pushed to the bottom, or somebody hits the quota, which ensures that games aren't going to go on forever. So you need to be careful too. If you go too slow, the computer, if they don't kill you, they'll beat you by quota. So Hermit is kind of when you got to start leveling up your game here, because this dude don't jack around. He also targets your sides, but he kind of goes after your left and right sides. So if you aren't ready for those kind of attack patterns, it's going to knock you sideways. I'm actually not doing too bad. Okay, usually I struggle a little bit more against Hermit, but... There's Judgment. Best Girl Judgment. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to flatten you. I mean, come on, look at look, she's so adorable. How can you not like that? Have you ever found a tomboyish gal like Judgment in real life? I probably did her. Oh no! No! I got distracted by the best girl! And that's what happens when you get distracted talking about your imaginary waifus. Well, not imaginary in my world, at least, but I exist in this weird... I don't know, we don't have a lore for my channel yet. I'd probably be like Civ 11, where like I vaguely hint at lore that kind of just doesn't make any sense, but anyways. Also, you can select an alternate outfit for your character by pushing the B button. Alright, we're paying for pink slips this time. I know that's not every single, but... And, of course, too, I forgot to mention all these characters are based on tarot cards if you haven't got to get the perfect. The arcade version, you have, like, different paths you basically can go down to play different characters, so if you're, like, a certain skill level, you're probably going to see the same characters, relatively the same. Which is something I like about the PlayStation version, is they kind of shuffle the order that you encounter the cast in. Of course, there's still like secret bosses like Moon, I think. And, no, I think you can go into the Moon. Anyways. But super secret bosses like Black Period, you still gotta be really good to meet. Although I don't think Period is as cracked in the home version as in the arcade version. In the arcade version, Black Period basically cheats. Yeah, see, she's starting to get an edge on me. She may be getting an edge on me with that quota, but I got plans. Let me do this. We're gonna do this. This. We're gonna do like that, like that. See if I can. There we go. So she had me on quota, so if I didn't pick it up there, she was gonna beat me. High Priestess is also a good character. She has a decent attack pattern too. Apparently for tournaments, you and your opponent pick the same character, which is interesting. But I guess it also prevents matchups. Or like, you know, not matchups, but you don't have to worry about like, oh, I gotta counter pick this character, and it's like... Granted, I've never played somebody. Dang it. Somebody tournament settings. Do I need to have a continue counter? Seriously? Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna have to shush up and walk in here for a second. Let's do this. Alright, we can do this. Station these two together. Bam, 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 bam. Oh no, it's myself. Disco? With myself? Oh no, here it comes. Ah. Eh. I'm much better. I like playing this on the keyboard instead of actually using a stick, but... You know, if I ever encounter a magical drop on a Neo Geo out in the wild, I gotta be good at playing with the arcade stick, you know? Ah, almost got her. Come on. Let's do this. Oh. Okay, there we go. Like this. Bing, 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 bing. Bam! There we go. And you're always gonna fight Tower as a sub-boss. Tower will also wreck you if you're not ready for him. Actually, yeah, probably better to do this. Gotta get him before he starts wrecking my field. He's got a lead on me for quota. There we go. Ah! I pushed the wrong button! No, 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 no! That's the worst, because it's like you see your stack getting to the bottom and you're like, no! It's like Avengers Endgame when Thanos does a snap and Thor's like, no! Let's see if I can get that. Hold on, hold on. I think I'm cooking. Ah! I'm lagging! Why am I lagging? My computer's been going through a little bit of lag, so you get a little bit of lag here on your end. I apologize profusely for that. I don't know, because sometimes I get lag on my end, and then like the video comes out fine. Oof. Just got me on the ropes. Nah, yeah, he's gonna smush me. To be fair, in my meek, in my meeker defense, it's been a while since I played this game. Let's try it again. I have a good feeling about this one. I just gotta think like a shark, you know, because fish like to swim next to sharks. You just gotta slit a throat or two and make the weak obey. I know I got those lines wrong and backwards, sue me. Oh, yeah, that's right, it's, you eat or get eaten and you're feasting on their cards. That was a line. What? I can be a Vox fan. Guys, I think I'm cooked here. Wait. Oh yeah, I'm cooked. Dang. I'm over here talking about how good Empress is and gotten smoked by Tower 3 times. Like I said, Tower will wreck you if you're not ready. And I'm still like not. I'd say more like in the beginner, like amateur level with this game. But I like it. It's not just because Empress has a big budget. If you don't get what I mean, you need to watch more Fleekazoid. What we do is bam, Bam, bam. I don't know if this game does the thing where, like, I think it does, where, like, it kind of gets a little bit easier if you start losing to it, but then you got Fortune, or Wheel of Fortune, who's the antagonist for some reason. I don't know, I tried checking the wiki and it didn't tell me anything, so I just take these screenshots and, like, have Google translate them for me or something, because it can do that. Her theme's pretty cool, though, like, her actual, like, in-game theme. Here we go. Dude, fighting Fortune in the home version is a lot more difficult. Like, she has, like, all these gimmick bubbles you have to deal with. Which is kind of, I mean, it makes sense. It's a at-home version. And then also, too, you're not going with, like, the arcade system. That came out really weird, but you know what I mean. Maybe. I don't know. Ah, see, I was trying to wait there because if I would have sent them at the same time, it would have counted for the same chain. It would have counted for the same chain. I think the difficulty level was a little lower because I'd been getting my arse handed to me by Tower. So you get this little cutscene here, which is there. Fortunately, they make the they're not too big, so it's not. Send you in the seizure mode there. And for some reason, she turns into a baby. I don't know why. It happens. Which is the thing I like about Magical Drop 5. Yeah, as much of a crap fest that was, at least, like, they kind of honored this game continuity, because she's like a teenager in that game, in Magic Drop 5. And then you get this, like, little cutscene. In the PS1 version, some of the endings are different, and they also have, like, full color, if you're playing the Japanese version. And then you get this cute little credit sequence that I'm going to kind of skip through. And another cool thing about the Japanese version is you get a card read. That's Hangman. I don't know what any of that says, but that's still kind of cool. And you get that regardless of whether you win or not. So, like, if you let the continue timer run out, then it'll read you your cards. Unfortunately, I didn't make the high score. I think it's yeah. I think it's arcade mode. So let's go. I'll do versus computer, and I'll kind of do best girl over here. So you kind of see what I mean about attack patterns. I mean, you probably saw them from there, but yeah, it's a little easier to see it when I guess I'm playing a character or whatever. Anyways. Like, it feels like she's not, like, her drops aren't nearly as aggro as, like, Empress's is. This is Lovers, I think? Yeah, the sun looks like a little sun kid. I usually do alright with the first few, and then that's when you get to the later hats, especially when you get the Tower and Hermit. That's when I really start to struggle with, but it could just be also, I just suck at this game. I'm not as good as I should be. Watch me actually, like, win. It's like, and this is a really old video, but I did a video where it was a non-commentary playthrough of Splatterhouse, 1 credit clear. And I was trying to do commentary for it, and I just couldn't do it. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll just, you know, I'll just do it, no commentary, whatever. And then I did the actual Arcade Appreciation episode on it, and I'm jibber-jabbering, and I actually managed to clear it in 1 credit, and I'm like, I think even in the video I said I wasn't trying to do that, it just happened. But I guess it was the mindset, maybe it was a mindset of like, oh, I'm trying to 1cc this, ooh, you know, maybe that caused a... Full always cracks me up because I showed one of my buddies that character, and he was like, "What is that? I hate it. Make it go away." So Elder sees him be like, "Hey, it's your favorite character." Yeah, but notice how it's kind of taking me a little longer to knock these guys out than with Impress. Alright, here we go. This is usually why I quit. The drop was not nice to me. Damn. Alright. Do the alternate color scheme. Oh, he's about to go turbo on me. Ah! Dang it. Alright, I want to show other parts of the game anyways. Hey, I got Hangman again. Alright. So puzzle mode isn't really like a puzzle mode where you only have so many moves to like solve something. It's more like just that marathon mode. And unfortunately you got a reduced roster of characters. You're not going to pick everybody for some reason, so I should pick High Priestess. And then you just start bombing bubbles. See how far you can get and how many points you can get. And then you got your character in the background who will be walking around doing stuff. Occasionally I think they look at what you're doing. See, what I should do is try to get a $1 gajillion. So I'd be like Gary Vaynerchuk, right? Gary Vaynerchuk's trying to buy the New York Jets. Maybe I want to make enough money to buy the Magical Drop franchise, because then I can make I can get licensed merchandise made of best Girl Judgement. Then on top of that, I can find a good developer to make a actual good game. Because the past two people who've tried to do another Magical Drop game kind of just dropped the drop, if you will. I mean, Magical Drop 6, like gameplay-wise, Magical Drop 6 isn't bad. I don't like the flash animation style of... They use a lot of, what is it, tweening, I think it is? When, like, you just rig parts of a sprite to, like, something, and you kind of just move it like a doll. So it seems, like, less fluid than, like, in this game, right? Where they did the sprite work. But the other problem, and I did a review about that, and maybe I'll link that in the description below. And I'll actually probably play it, because I do own the game, I might as well make use of it. But I think what really killed the momentum for me with that game is that there's just an obstinate amount of requirements to use all the characters in different game modes. So it's not enough that you unlocked so-and-so for the story mode, or for versus calm, which, like, requires you to clear story mode no less than 4 separate times. And it's not like, oh, there's all these different... No, there's like... you can do a good route or you can do a bad route. And then the good route has 2 different ways to get to the end, and then the bad route has the same 2 different routes to get to the end. And it's like the same fights up in each time. Basically, the only thing that changes is if you go the good route or if you go the bad route, and then there's like one fight that changes before you get to the ending. And it's like annoying. And then if you want to play as like different characters in different modes, you have to like do these arcane like requirements. It's like I think I compared it to like Super Smash Bros. Melee, but at least in Melee you unlock characters after playing so many matches or playing the game for so long. Like, you could do the specific requirements to unlock that character, but then you could just play, or just play like so many versus one matches. It was something that would have happened eventually with you, well, especially if you had like buddies over playing the game like a lot. So you naturally sunk enough hours to unlock like YouTube or whatever. Ooh, it's starting to kill me. So that was just annoying. Because it's like, why do I have to... And then, like, also, they just kind of... The developer kind of just silently quit on the game, it feels like. So it's just like... Why? Why? I like that meme. Why? 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 Unfortunately, I didn't... Oh, I didn't do good enough. I'm gonna go. Heck. Okay, and let's go ahead and do the adventure mode, which I'm going to get mollywopped on, but whatever. Again, you only have a limited roster to play with, which kind of sucks, so we'll go with Priestess. That means I cannot take Best Girl Judgement on the adventure mode. They got this little cutscene about, like, why they go off on the adventure. Basically, you're trying to get to the end before everybody else and then beat Empress. It's like you're playing a little board game. So basically what you want to do is you want to... It'll be like these little fire things that show up. You want to hit those because that is what will determine your movement, I believe. Yeah. And you have to be quick because they'll burn out and you just get them by hitting them like that. And I think doing combos or doing... chains makes it more likely to pop up, so you are encouraged to play well to trigger them. So like, see, I'm at 2, so I'm only going to move 2 spaces on my next turn. And then if you end up on the same space as someone else, you fight them, I think. Whatever, I'll do that. Yeah, you play them. I don't remember what the choice is. It sucks that I don't really see Emperor, because I don't remember what route you take, basically, in the arcade mode, like what requirements you fulfill in order to play Emperor, but he's funny. His reactions are hilarious. And so he's been knocked out of the game. I get an apple. I guess I get to move forward. Oh, strength. That's another character you have to, do something specific to get to. You also have Father Strength, too. Father Strength was the one you saw, dorking around with Empress in the, opening cutscene. I'm lucky. I'm knocking him out, really. There we go, got it. And yes, if that does go, if your stack gets to the bottom, you do insta-lose. You can continue, but... But for anyone else, yes, there is a English version of Magic Drill on the PlayStation 1. It is only for the UK, so it runs on PAL systems, and that means you're getting 50 frames rather than 60 frames, which is why you want to play the Japanese version if you can get your mitts on it. Ooh, they're burning out quick now. Ooh, oh, here we go. Like that. Oh, dang it. Ah! Yeah, so you notice how there's not as many flames. There is a... I noticed a... one of those. I can't parse the words right now. There we go. I just gotta survive. That's 3 moves. Bada bing. Oh yeah, sometimes you have to play somebody. A wild hermit appeared. No, he's a hierophant. Jeez, he's going fast. Look at that. There we go. Get out of here. You've used up all my moves. I have 3 hard-fought moves from it, Hierophant. Let me see if I can get... Bam. Bill, that was close. Ooh, that would have probably killed me. It's going faster than I can manage. Oh, the cops! The cops got me. And then you just replay your. With this one, you just replay it. But I believe, like, once you get to Empress, it's if you lose to her, then, well, shucks, fiddlesticks even. I forgot you can't grab bubbles. I gotta figure out like a good grip on my joystick to just allow me the fast moves I can get on keyboard. Okay, 2 moves. I still think, was that Temperance? She's gonna beat me, but whatever. A rainbow! What does a rainbow mean? Hopefully it's something good. I could use a break. Not like this, not like that. So I guess finding that, like, wild card crystal earlier, like when I landed on space, I was like, oh, you found this. I guess that gave me them for the rest of the game. I'm assuming. I don't know. I can't read Japanese. I'm the poor fool who has to wait for the official or unofficial translation patches for things. Dude, I forgot I could actually pop out the other end. You only can do that in the puzzle and adventure modes, and I don't think you can do it when you're versusing another character in adventure mode. A heart. Ah. Oh, I think for those I have to do... Yeah. combos. And these numbers are safeguarding. Not safeguarding, they're blocking. They're blocking with. They're blocking with genitalia. There we go. Oh shoot! Oh. Fire up. Really? That's only 3 moves? I feel ripped off. Oh well. CPU 1 does something. Uh-oh. It's a mean bird. Oh yeah, that's like the... He makes your life difficult, basically, so this is gonna be a... It's another continue waiting to happen, that's what it is. Like I said, another continue waiting to happen. But now I gotta put up with them even more. Let's do this. Cool. I messed that up. Okay, let's do this. Move you over here. Hit you. Bing. Bing. And then we'll dig you out of here. And we'll go bing, bing, bing. Fortunately, like, having to continue does knock the difficulty down a little bit, so, like, this is, like, a lot more manageable now. But it also cements me as magical scrub status. Okay, see, this game's called Magical Drop. It's funny. Can I get a... Bing, 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 bing. Only one movement. Whatever. Devil. But Devil sound like your drop pattern sucks. Which, I mean, he's a cute little dude, but you know, his drop pattern's kind of it. Why is the castle looking like the game over screen from Dreams Come True? And I can't believe I just made a reference to that. It's dancing stage featuring Dreams Come True, but... I can't tap. I think I'm getting tapped out. Ooh. Oh. Okay. There we go. Which way do I want to go? Let's go to the right. Oh no, that's it. Oops. Go back one space. Okay, that's fine. I'll knock out whoever you are. It's either Star or Temperance. No, Temperance has wings, I believe, like little wings or something like that. Get out of here, kid. Off my board. Wham. Slam it on him. Let's do that, let's do that. I mean, now I don't really gotta worry too much about board advancing. That just gets me through the game quicker. Because everybody's been knocked out. When they're knocked out, that's it. They're gone. So not gonna worry about them anymore. There we go. Oh no, it's dead. Okay. If you know it when you see it, but come on. I know this is a fan servicey game, but come on. And no, it's not better midriff was exposed. I never noticed that till like now. Did she get the same play for those? I mean, this is not fair. Dang, she's tall. Either that or Priestess is short. Who knows? I keep doing that. I keep not letting that go. Not getting the tap right. Let's put you here. Put you. Oh no. Like this. And like this. Like this. See if I could get. Ah. See, I have to like look at the board and think like, how can I line something up here to get those cleared out? So we're gonna go like this. Then I need a 1 on that. So let's do this like that. And go ding, ding, ding. And I can get those, and there's less things trapped. If I can just that, like that. Like that, like that. Oh, she's letting the clock run out. Okay. Yeah, so what I need to do is this, this, this. That should trigger more flames, but I guess not. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Hold on, I got something. Let's go with this. Dang. Messed up the execution. There we go. Got the flame at least. And the funny thing about misthrowing is that they have a little arrow telling me what's coming down. Oh, now I gotta play Impress. Time to lose. Yeah. That was close. I did it. She got the book. She knocks the books over. Oh, she's smashing Empress with the books. That's funny. Because she's the high priestess, so she's a bookworm. I like how the credit ending sequence is different. I don't know if puzzle mode actually has an intro, outro, or whatever. I don't know if you just keep going until like you keep going, or like if there's an actual definitive ending. Oh, no cards read. That sucks. But that is Magical Drop 3. There is a Magical Drop 1 and 2, but they're kind of okay if you want to check them out. Magic Draw 3 is usually the one that like a lot of people tend to like the most in terms of gameplay. Magic Drop 5 was a train wreck. Magic Drop 6 is also a train wreck. There's also another one for the PlayStation, like Magic Drop F or something like that, but I haven't really played that one. But anyways, I totally forgot to do my rate, comment, subscribe, all that stuff in the intro, so I guess I'll do it in the outro. If you'd like to see, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more arcade madness. And if you want to help support the channel, well, of course, doing those things helps tell the algorithm that I don't suck, and sharing the video with anyone that you can as well. And then, of course, doing things like checking out the Patreon. We're also going to have channel memberships active soon if I get the watch time high enough, so I'll start to think about cool things of that. Enough of my jibber-jabbering over my own outro. I got a match to play, a game to play, whatever. My name is Ultra 2-Star. Thank you so much, and next time, maybe next time we'll check out that PlayStation 1 port, but catch you around. Man, I cannot play an outro to save my life. Or save one.